Hello, this is Jamie Magrich. Welcome to Jamie's Craft Table. Today I'd like to show you how I made this card. It's using the new Ornate Garden Suite. A couple of the stamps and one of the dies. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to use a 1/2-inch strip of the lovely lipstick. I have rectangle die cut from the stitched rectangles, this smallest one here. I have this ornate frame from the Ornate Style Bundle, this one here. I'm going to be using the Ornate Style stamps. I'm going to be using this one and this one. I'm going to be using the Ornate Thanks. I'm going to be using this Thanks stamp. I'm not using the dies that match this. They're right here. They're really pretty. For this card, I'm not using those. So I've got those two pieces. I have a piece of Whisper White, which is 3 3/4 by 5. I have a piece of Early Espresso, which I die cut that out of the center just to save myself some paper, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have my card base, which is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored and folded at 4 1/4. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do, the only ink I'm using is Early Espresso. And then I have a few blends. I have the Granny Apple Green combo, the light Daffodil Delight combo, and the lovely lipstick combo, and a blender pen. I'm going to take my sweater off so I'm actually warm. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is stamp the daisy onto here. And again, I'm using Early Espresso. Ink that up real good. Got it on the edge, but let's hope I don't mess this up. Let's stamp it right down on there. It's going to hang off the edge a little bit. That's alright. Perfect. Okay, set that aside for a minute. I'm going to bring in this piece, the 3 3/4 by 5-inch piece of white. We're going to be using this stamp here, and basically we're just going to stamp the background. So what I did is I picked a spot and I stamped, and I stamped again. Okay, then there's these little lines here. I kind of match those up above it. Fill in this background. I did it over here. Just fill this background in with these. There we go. Awesome. Okay, while I have the ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment on this lovely lipstick strip. I want it to be in this area here. Sorry, my fingers. Awesome. Put the ink away because we're done with it. I'm back. I took a second and washed that off. Didn't realize it was there. Okay, we've got all of our pieces. So let's bring in that daisy that we stamped and color it in. Where'd it go? There it is. Turn this over. Alright, so I'm going to color from the outside in with the darkest on the outside of the lovely lipstick. So I'm going to use the little tip this time. And I just put a little bit of dark around the tips. I'm not necessarily being neat, I'm just putting a little bit of this dark in. Okay, then I came in with the, show you what I did here. And I came in with the lighter of the two, and I blended out a little bit farther, but I still didn't go all the way down. Almost done here. Okay. Then I took the blender pen and blended that out a little bit more. That actually blends a little bit of that brownish color in a little bit as well. Okay, then I came in with the yellows, the Daffodil Delight, and I took the dark and I did a C shape of dark. And then I filled in the rest with the light. Okay, then I came in with the Granny Apple and I took the dark and I did along the lines of the leaf and like on one side of it. Carefully did the stem. This got smeared somehow. And I took the dark, or the light, filled in the rest of that leaf. Okay. Come in with my eraser, see if I can get some of this erased. Ink smeared somehow. Oh, I missed a petal. Alright. I think I got that smear off. Most of it anyways. I just do like a little circular motion with my sand eraser. I usually do the coarse side first, then I go in with the lighter side. Some of them don't have the lighter side. It kind of softens it out. Okay, so now we can assemble our card. It's very easy. Okay, so I'm going to bring in this piece of that we die cut with the ornate frame. Use my snail today, and I'm going to center that right inside the center of the die cut piece. Sorry about all the noise, my husband is home. They've changed his shift for this virus, so he's working nights. Okay, then this piece here is going to get centered onto the brown. then this is going to get matted onto the front of our card. Just checking to see if there was a side I liked better. I guess it doesn't matter. One side has a little bit of a squished corner. Okay, and this piece is going to get put on dimensionals. Alright, it's going to get put over here, like that. And the pink piece with the sentiment on it, you need a dimensional on this end, you need a couple on this end. We're going to trim this end off because it's longer than it needs to be. Well, let's see. Oh, that's going to cover up our bleedy spot anyways. Now this is the same width as the card. I'm wondering, I think I want it to go right there. Like that. I'm going to come in with my snips. Come right along the edge of that brown piece and snip. Probably should have done that before I mounted it to my card so I know it could be straight. There we go. There's a card I just made with you. Here's the one I did previously. Well, thank you for joining me at Jamie's Craft Table. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you can find a little bit of time to play with some stamps, ink, and paper.